And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it. The ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And it's a bunch formation. On the run, it's Hill. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The back's got it again. The ball is loose. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Hawk over the middle. It's Thompson. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Make the stop after a big game all the way to the 34.
Hey, when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays. They did that there for a nice game.
Buckeyes have first and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Hill. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Pocket breaking down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Going to try to use his legs here. Looking right, this one caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The play call here on 2nd down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Brings from the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's past the marker and still going.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown. Over.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's a national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Ball handed off. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Punting ready to boot it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And then finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This time it's complete. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense comes out to start this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even effective running game, by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They keep him off balance with a run. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Direct snap to the back. Breaks free. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The back's got it. Past the 30. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. And looking for a big play here. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
For the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They get a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Went after, up and good. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Hill. Past the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
He breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The shotgun handoff here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Second down. We're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
using his legs. It's Hill. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's a design quarterback here. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State